Hello, welcome to another Parrs tutorial video. Today we are focused on ruler number 44, continuous circles. So before we start, I just want to highlight this centre line here. And we're going to need this later on to help us line up the pattern. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put our foot down, needle down, and then we are going to sew the full length of that backward S channel, and that's going to make up the basis of the pattern. So the first thing I'm going to do is just to show you how to make a double circle, and we need to stop where that centre line is. I'll turn the material so you can see there. And then we just need to slide the ruler down that channel, and we can use the scroll lines to match up, and then we sew all the way up the other side of the channel. Okay, and that will make a double circle. So that's the basis of using this pattern. That's the very basic thing that you can do there. Okay, so once you've practiced that and you feel confident with that, you can move on and we can build on this pattern and make it more complex. It can cover a larger area. So we're going to do the same thing again, start at the top and sew the whole way down that first channel. We are going to stop at that centre line that we stopped at before with the needle down. And this time we are going to slide the ruler back to the beginning. So what we're doing here is we're going to sew that same channel a second time. Okay, so this is how we are going to build on the pattern, and we're going to stop again at the centre line, and then you can carry that on for as long as you would like. And actually I also like that wiggly line there as just an individual pattern, something that you could use, but you would continue that down as long as you like, and then you would go back up the other side. Okay, so that's what I am doing now. So I can use the scroll lines to just adjust so that the patterns will match up nice and consistently and evenly. Okay, so we're just going back to the second bit, and then this will join us up to our start point at the very beginning. So we have made 4 circles in a row there, but like I said, you could continue this down the full length of your quilt if you've got a lot bigger surface to cover. Okay, so I'll just take that ruler off so you can see that. Okay, so that's 4 in a row there, and then what we are going to do now is we are going to do the exact same thing again but adjacent to it, so that we are going to get our continuous circles pattern covering a larger area. So it's exactly the same thing again. Go all the way down one side of the channel and then slide the ruler along. Always remember to stop with your foot down so that it is secure. The place of the material is secure, and you're just moving the ruler around that. Okay, so back up to our start point. That's the single line there that I do like as a pattern. I feel like you could repeat as well. You could do alternate full circles, half patterns, full circles. So that's a good thing about these rulers. These patterns I am showing you here, they are not set in stone. You can adapt to them, you can add bits on, take bits off. Just experiment, explore and have fun. But I'm just showing you the basics of what to do with this ruler, and then you can go ahead and do whatever you wish with it. Okay. So this is a double pattern now, a double set of circles, so we've done 8 circles there now, and you could just continue that either vertically or horizontally along for as long as you wish. And as you can tell, that's not taken long to do. It's a very nice easy, simple ruler to use. It's just doing the same thing continuously over and over again. So again, I'm going to show you something slightly different here. This is me just having a play around. So what I've done here is I've just used one circle, so I've started from the middle of the backwards S shape, and then gone all the way around the bottom and up to the top. Okay, and then I can just slide the ruler back round, complete the circle in the middle, but then continue along the nice channel there and back up the other edge. And this is just something that you could use if you wanted to do a border. Very nice, simple border. You would get the circles in the middle consistently spaced apart, so it would look nice and neat if that's what you desire. So like I said before, it's just a case of you've got the channel there, you've got the shape, you can just play around and explore and do as you like. So I'm just going back to the first bit just to complete the circle here. and just finish off this little section. But like I said, you could go all around the edge with that. You could also stack that on top of each other horizontally or vertically, however you want to do it. Okay, so that's a little quick, nice show of how flexible these rulers can be and the different types of patterns that you can use. So that is number 44, continuous circles. Enjoy.